A brand new decade, a brand new year, a brand new semester. Lions Hockey Live debuting in 2020 as the Lions travel to Somerset to take on Rutgers. This is a television broadcast of the College of New Jersey Ice Hockey right here on Lions Hockey Live. Good evening, everybody, and welcome into Protec Ponds Ice Center here in Somerset, New Jersey for tonight's Colonial States College Hockey Conference matchup between the home team, the Rutgers University Ice Knights, and your TCNJ Lions. Happy New Year, everybody, and we thank you for joining us on this Friday evening. Cody Decker back here with you as we start out the spring semester and an important weekend at that for the Lions. The first of three, including the first of two against the Rutgers University Ice Knights. Lions in that fall semester went 11-7-0-1, 10-0-1 in the Colonial, 21 points, good for third place, but they have an opportunity this weekend. If they can sweep out the weekend, they will be in sole possession of first place with the same amount of games played as the University of Scranton and the University of Pennsylvania. Now, the key story for the Lions coming into this game and coming into this semester, they will be without forward number 12, J.P. Kelly. He is studying abroad for the semester. He will not be playing at all here in the spring. So the Lions are going to have to lean on some heavy hitters who we kind of expected to do well, but maybe not the output that we expected through 19 games of the season. Anthony D'Alto is the top point scorer, 9 goals, 15 assists, 24 points. Christopher Hastings has just played solid since he got the A on his jersey, 14 goals, 6 assists. He also has 20 points and 3 power play goals on the season as well. And the Lions heavily going to lean on a pair of defensemen. That's not the captain, Mark Teachin, although he's going to be very important as well. Travis Benny and Jamison Dugan both have 15 points on the season. Benny more of the facilitator with 5 goals and 10 assists, while Dugan more of the goal scorer, 9 goals and 6 assists. Mike Lajewski will get the start in net tonight for the Lions. He's played 13 games, 6-6 record, .339 goals against average, and a .901 save percentage. Looking at Rutgers quickly, again, one of the few teams the Lions have not yet seen this season. Currently at 7-3-0-2 on their season, 7-2-2 in the Colonial, 16 points, and they are ranked 26th in the Southeast. Ryan Hilly is their top point scorer along with Anthony Margiotta. Both have 18 points, both with 8 goals and 10 assists. And their top defenseman is Nick Monticchio, wearing number 83, a goal and 9 assists on the season with 10 points. And their goaltending situation, pretty much the same as TCNJ's. They dress 3, but they heavily favor wearing number 88, Steven Gabilisco. 8 games played, 3-4 record, .357 goals against, .895 save percentage. And number 13, Corbin DiVenuto, has had the second most appearances of the 3. 4 games played, 2-0 record, 2.82 goals against average, and an .857 save percentage. The Lions were able to defeat Rutgers both times during the regular season last year, including an early meeting in September by a score of 4-1. And in early February, towards the end of the regular season last year, the Lions defeated the Ice Knights by a score of 5-3. Both games in which the Lions got off to very early leads in order to help them secure victories. And the shots on goal in those games very similar. 35-26 TCNJ and 36-27 TCNJ. Mike Lajewski only played in one of those meetings, and that was the second one, saving 24 of 27. So we're just getting started here tonight from Somerset, New Jersey. When we come back, we'll have the starting lineups, the national anthem, and the puck drop coming up next, right here on Lions Hockey Live. We are going to get right to the action tonight. Opening face-off about to come here. Dan Martin to take it for the Lions, and he's able to win it back from Brandon Kushner. We are underway. Glad you can join us. Friday evening hockey. First of 3 for the Lions this weekend, barring some possible snow implications, and we'll get to that in a little bit. As Cantelmo through the neutral zone, deflects off the near glass. Both teams, this is their first game here of the spring. We'll see how quickly they can get the skates moving as Teaching goes across for Cantelmo. Cantelmo will dump in. To the corner, Andrew Suma jumping up to forward for what is planning to be the entire semester. As faces some pressure through the neutral zone is Kyle Smith. 14 points on the season, 6 goals, 8 assists. Travis Benny on for his first shift, able to deflect this up to Andrew Lem. No icing here. It's going to be covered up by the starting goaltender for Rutgers. We're just 58 seconds into the first period, and it is Steven Gabilsko in net for Rutgers. 8 games played, 3-4 at 3-4-1 on the season. 3.57 goals against average, 8.95 save percentage, and Mike Lajewski in net for the Lions. 13 games played, 6-6 record, 3.39 goals against, 9.01 save percentage. Good pressure here from the Lions. Rutgers unable to get it out. Benny, a cross-ice pass for Anderson. Able to corral it, throws it off the side of the net, comes loose to Lem. Backhand try from the far circle is saved by Gabilsko. Shot thrown on, blocked in front. Comes to the near side. Rutgers could use a clear, and they do get it out of the zone. Big hit late here on Anderson. A hit came from Ryan Hilly, one of the top point scorers for Rutgers. 8 goals, 10 assists on the season. Coming in deep with it is Hilly. Hilly, near side, the shot. Thrown on, blocked by Vidusik in front, and it goes wide of the near post. Then he faces a check from Anthony Papalardo, and looks like we have a stoppage in play here. It's a hooking penalty called here, and Travis Benny is the guilty party, so Rutgers hopping on the power play early. Benny for hooking at the 18:09 mark left in the first period. Rutgers power play operating at 20.5% on the season, while the Lions penalty kill going at 87.3. This thrown up for Andrew Suma. Suma in the corner, centers it for Dialto, trying to stuff it in, but it's covered up by Gabilsko. 1:45 left on the Rutgers power play. 17:54 to go in the period. Anthony Dialto is going to be playing center for the time being on that third line with Sean Leonard and Mike Hannigan. He's out there on the wing on this power play unit. Anthony Margiotta quarterbacking the rush here. Working it with his defense partner, Josh Lagudis. And actually Lagudis is going up the wing here. Comes to the corner, drops it back for Smith. Smith looking, gets to the point off the skate of Margiotta. Far circle, the shot deflection goes wide. Dugan trying to get the puck out off the corner of the boards, and good poke check by Dialto. The puck gets out to center. Smith hit by Dugan from behind, plays it back to Margiotta, and a penalty coming here. Slashing penalty coming against Rutgers, and that's going to end the power play early. Kyle Smith goes to the box, 2 minutes for slashing, 4-on-4 for the next minute 10. Again, very early on in the game here, we'll see who 4-on-4 benefits as the face-off win by Martin. Hastings dumps into Martin, centering, trying to get it to Hastings. Hastings comes up with the puck, drops it back to Teachin. Teachin across Cantelmo. Cantelmo will scoot it over to the near corner where Dan Martin takes possession. Martin in deep for Hastings. Hastings looking, drops it back. Cantelmo up for Hastings. Hastings for Cantelmo at the point. Cantelmo reversing, gets it over to Martin. Teachin dropping back, and he will fire it right back in. Rutgers in transition here. Nice poke check by Hastings and a good keep, but a good intercept right there and slide out to center by Kevin McCoy, and we've got another whistle here. Puck goes out of play, and the faceoff will come at center ice. 16:28 to go in the first. 19 seconds left of the 4-on-4. Hannigan coming on with Leonard here for the Lions, the defense pair of Cantelmo and Vidusik. Trevor Smolsky trying to go up the near side for the Ice Knights. Cantelmo off a body in front. Hannigan trying to chop down on it. Cantelmo off the near boards trying to get it to Hannigan. Rutgers just going to throw it down. Good intercept by Cantelmo. He'll go across for Vidusik. Vidusik losing the handle, poked ahead. Good stop by Benny as he comes on, and the Lions in the middle of a change. This will allow a chance for Rutgers. Thrown on net, handled by Lajewski, and he will put the lid on it. Shot came from the defenseman Doug Fisher. 15:55 to go in the first period. The Lions now on a power play for 36 seconds. Face-off win for the Lions. Teachin across for Cantelmo. That's actually Benny there. Benny for Teachin, and across now for Dugan. Interesting here. 3 defensemen on for the Lions. Dugan over to Benny for the point. Benny low look pass. Returns it to Dugan. The shot deflection and a save. Closed on there by Gabilisco. 13 seconds left on the Lions power play. That unit currently operating at 24.4% on the season, while the Rutgers penalty kill is at 85.5%. Face-off win for Rutgers. Thrown around, Teachin able to hold in. Throws it up for D'Alto just past his stick blade. And a cross-ice pass on. This is Margiotta working past the defense. Margiotta, the shot saved Lajewski. Teachin works through 2 defenders. Able to get it over to D'Alto through the slot. Loses possession. Gets it back in the circle. Good poke away there by Smith, and the power play is expired. Suma unable to hold in. And Dugan going to go give chase to that. Dugan gets the puck poked away at center, and now Margiotta circles around the net, looks for some options, throws it across, taken away by Hastings. Hastings across, looking to find Dugan, but the puck will spin out of the zone. Teachin knocking it down, going across for Suma. Suma off the far boards, corralled here by McCoy. He will throw it up, and the Lions in the middle of a change. Suma will dump in. Picked up by McCoy deep in his own zone. Thrown towards the slot. And now in transition here, 2 Rutgers players, but a good throwaway there by Anderson into the Rutgers zone. Going to be a foot race here, no icing, as Benny gets to the puck first. Tries to kick it along. Puck stuck behind the net. And Rutgers will come out with it. Here's Tim Anzano dropping back for Brian Mazer. Martin over to John Green on his first shift. He's the extra skater tonight. Lions going with 7 defensemen. As Lajewski plays back for Benny. Benny surveys, backhands one across, getting it to the blue line, but nobody there. As Mazer plays across, and now a fire up ice. Tapped up by Papalardo. And now Lagudis throwing towards net. Stuck by the far post, cleaned out by Benny. Benny going to throw it off the boards to himself. He'll just punch it up, where the Rutgers Ice Knights taking it away. Papalardo gets the puck taken away from him, and now Green plays across for Benny. Benny looking up. Near boards for Sean Leonard. Leonard, big hit at the blue line. And a good play here by Lagunas. The shot, nice block by Benny. Thrown on towards net, poked away by Lachewski. The shot, looks like he got a piece there off the rebound chance from Hilly. Green trying to get the puck out. Lagunas thrown to the corner, and Benny will reverse ice here. Up for Fisher. Fisher in deep. Good pressure here from the Ice Knights. Fisher poked away. Hannigan off the protective netting, and the puck will stay in the Lions zone. Faceoff will come to the right of Lajewski. 12:21 to go in the first. Still no score. 5 points separating these teams in the standings. Both have played 11 games in the Colonial. This their 12th each. Face-off win for Rutgers. Shot blocked in front. And Benny once again, that's being thrown off the near netting. And once again, the Lions cannot change. Kushner to take the face-off against Hannigan. Kushner pushing it towards net, trying to put a wraparound on. And he bulldozes into the netting there after some good pressure there by Vidusik defensively. Again, the Lions not allowed to change. Face-off win for Kushner. Smith unable to get a clean shot off. Drops it back to the point. Lagunas. The shot scored! Josh Lagunas with some traffic in front. Screen Lajewski. And he's able to pot the first goal of the night. 1-0 Rutgers. Lagunas' 5th goal on the season. 10th point. Listed as a forward, but he's been dropping back defensively for the Ice Knights early on here. 12:05 to go in the first period. Rutgers strikes first. This floated out to center. Williver will dump it in. It'll be picked up here by Murphy. Near corner. Thrown out. Knocked down by the skate of Dugan, and he will dump in once again. Trying to send Patrick Coyle on his way. Fourth line tonight composed of Coyle centering with Broski and Puzo on the wing. High stick called here against Rutgers. As trying to go one-on-one there was Margiotta. And the puck's going to come down into the Rutgers zone. 11:24 to go in the first period. Face-off win for Rutgers. Going to go up the near side with it, thrown up the slot. Cantelmo with it now in his own end, facing some pressure from Smolsky. Cantelmo got tripped up. No arm in the air, though. 11:10 left here in the first. Suma lines up in the slot defensively. Cantelmo was out on the wing, and then they drop back. Shot thrown towards net, blocked by Monticchio in front. Monticchio with pressure in deep, trying to drop it back. Handled by Mazer. Monticchio trying to play it across, bouncing towards the blue line, and now Suma with it, trying to get it to Hastings, but the pass too far, and that's an icing call against the Lions. 10:45 left in the first period. At the point when that goal was scored, the Lions just facing too much pressure in their zone. They were unable to get the puck out. A couple pucks went into the netting, so they weren't unable to change. And that cost them there. There's a face-off win for the Lions. Something they definitely need to do better is win some more defensive zone face-offs. As Lagunas tries to work this up the near wing. And Hastings gets the puck taken away from him. This will be rattled around where Teachin will take the puck. Gets it up to Suma. It's off the end of his stick. Arm up. And icing call once again against the Lions. Something I briefly addressed earlier on the pregame. Again, it's the first game of a new semester, and it's that way for both teams, which doesn't make it an excuse, but it's clear when you're getting back to game action from a long break, sometimes it takes a little time to get your skates moving and working with your line mates again. In the case of the Lions, not having Kelly here, they've had to shift around the lines a little bit. As Cantelmo plays up for Suma, trying to drop it back. But some good forecheck here from Rutgers as they keep the puck in. Martin poking towards the blue line. This played across to Lagudis. Lagudis unable to get a clean shot off. Cantelmo losing his stick. Shot tough angle. Save Lajewski. On Papalardo. Papalardo centering. Good sweep away there by Martin. Retreating Papalardo. Shot off the side of the net. Cantelmo played back. And Martin still unable to get the puck out. The referee in the way. As Hastings is able to chip this out. Robert Procco played up here. Deflection at the blue line, no icing as Vidusic takes the puck here, plays up for Benny. Benny looking to enter the zone himself. He goes up the far side. Benny getting held into the near boards. In deep now. Fisher just looking to get the puck out for Rutgers. Nice touch pass up to center. And here's Margiotta, gets past the defense. Margiotta, the shot, pad, save Lajewski. Lajewski has lost his stick. That's going to be trouble. Comes out to the slot, the shot blocked in front by Benny. Good help by Benny to get the stick to him. And now Lem with a shot, pad, save, rebound, try. Unable to be sent to the net by Vidusic. 2-on-3 the other way. Anderson losing his stick and a penalty coming here. It's going to be Anderson going to the box. 2 minutes for tripping. And now Rutgers will go back to the power play. Rutgers so far 0 for 1. 8:27 to go here in the first. Taking a shot is Kushner, playing it off the near boards. Kushner trying to fake out D'Alto as he heads up the far wing. Good push ahead there by Dugan, and the puck kind of stuck there. Ton of players digging out for it. 4 Rutgers players in on that, and D'Alto unable to get the puck out. Monticchio across for Kushner. Kushner played up to the corner. Fisher circling. Trying to get D'Alto off his back. Centering is Hilly. And sent back towards the blue line, but not out. Shot blocked. And Kushner himself pushing the puck out of the zone, and Rutgers will have to tag up. That'll allow the Lions to send out their second penalty kill unit. And Hilly poking ahead. Here's D'Alto. D'Alto sworn by a couple Rutgers players and able to play it up to Matt Lajewski. Lajewski could not get it past the defender. Monticchio on the takeaway. Past the defense. Shot goes wide. Smith hit by Lajewski, and Lajewski gets the puck out. 40 seconds left on the penalty to Anderson. Rutgers will set it up here with 30 seconds left on their man advantage. Long pass for Lagudis. Kicked along by Papalardo. And to the point now for Margiotta. Far circle, shot, deflection, bouncing puck, saved by Lajewski, comes out to the circle. And Lem, unable to clear it out, he blows out a tire. As Smith plays it across, circle, the shot, sticked away by Lajewski, and he will stop play. 4 seconds left on the power play, 6:31 left here in the first. See Anthony D'Alto on the ice, top point scorer so far for the Lions here in this 2019-2020 season. 24 points, 9 goals, 15 assists, including a power play goal. Anderson comes out. Baker tried to play it across, but Cantelmo is able to take the puck away, sending it down ice, arm up, icing called against the Lions. 6:14 to play here in the first period. Anderson slated on the top line, but he's stuck out there after the penalty. He's out there with D'Alto and Hannigan. This tapped up for D'Alto. Nice move by him. Could be a 2-on-1. D'Alto looking to play it across, but it's offside, says the linesman. .607 left here in the first period. Well, the only good thing about that is the Lions can get out the line they want here, and they will take out Ryan Anderson for Sean Leonard. Face-off win for Rutgers, played back in their own zone. Vidusik gets hit. Hannigan able to play up for D'Alto. D'Alto backhand try, blocked in front. Smolsky looking to pass through two defenders. Vidusik off the body of Hannigan, and he's able to play up for Leonard. Leonard take the tape for D'Alto. D'Alto loses the handle. And this will come loose to the slot where Vidusik has it. Vidusik in deep. D'Alto. Lions trying to start a rotation here. Dugan with the shot. Bouncing puck deflected. Save! And a cover-up for Gabilisco. Those bouncing pucks, you never know where they're going to go. And if you get that right man in front to get that deflection, that puck can change quickly. 5:28 to go in the first. Still a one-goal lead for Rutgers. Dugan kicking it along to try and keep the puck in. Comes back loose to the point. Good pressure here by Dugan, able to get up for Coyle. Coyle will let it go in deep, trying to find Broski. Sent towards net, and that one patted away, then shut on there by Gabilisco. 5:11 left in the first period, and the Lions just trying to get the pressure back in their favor offensively. And another face-off win for Rutgers. Nice move in deep in his own zone by Fisher. So come to the center where Puzo just chips it off the near boards. Coyle sending it down, but the Lions had to tag up. And now Fisher with it, trying to start out the rush. Played up off the skate of Broski. And Broski able to come away with it, but back behind him to retrieve the puck is Robert Proko. Lagutis off the end of his stick, slapping at it is Vidusik. He'll come away with it and gets it across to Dugan. Dugan up for Broski, able to send a spinning puck towards center. Nice touch passing here. This is Martin, but he's going to be all alone as the Lions make the rest of a change. Martin dumping in. Picked up by Justin DeLonzo. This will be sent around. Lajewski lets it go past him. Teachin with it. Tried to play it back, and it comes across now to Martin. Martin looking to send Suma on his way. Suma has good speed. This will be wound around. Arm up, no icing, good hustle. And thrown across the slot there by Smith. Hastings, good pass up for Suma. Good deking as he heads up the blue line. Just sends it over to the far side where Sean Murphy picks it up for Rutgers. 3:25 to go in the period. 1-0 lead for Rutgers as Anderson looked to dump that in. Threw it right to the defender, DeLonzo. And now Kushner trying to get through center ice. And a nice inhibitor there by Teachin. As Lem has it now, gets through two defenders, shot goes above the crossbar. Lem in deep, trying to work it with Hannigan. Now Margiotta in transition, trying to send some speed ahead. Nice poke check there by Benny. Teaching coming away with the puck. Glove down. Still in the zone. Margiotta trying to tap it up, but a good clear into the neutral zone by Teachin. Bouncing puck goes past the stick of Lajewski, and now Benny will have to get it. He reverses ice and sends it over to Teachin. Up for Hannigan, taps one up for Anderson. Anderson, nice back check there by Anzano. In deep, Hastings gets shoved to the boards by McCoy. Puck stuck at the blue line. Leonard, nice handling here. Drops it back to Vidusik. Vidusik from the circle. Vidusik centering the shot. Not a clean one as that was stopped by Smolsky. Wound around through the neutral zone. Leonard for Benny. Benny, nice hesitation there. Across for Suma. Suma the shot. Goes high of the crossbar there. As Leonard comes away with it, back for Benny. Return pass for Leonard. Leonard from the circle, the shot sticked away by Gabilisco. Minute 30 to go in the opening frame. Suma in deep. Comes away with the puck here. Back for Benny, but that one sent down. Wachowski going to come out and play it. This one up for Suma. Rutgers in the middle of a change. He will send it towards net, and it'll be basketed there by Gabilisco. 1:05 left here in the first period. 1-0 Rutgers lead. Again, both teams, 11 games played in the Colonial coming into tonight. The Lions with a 5-point gap on Rutgers between third and fourth place. It's a face-off win for the Lions, but Teachin has to come back and get that quick. Good hustle on the back check there by Papalardo. And chip up ahead for Hastings. Looking to get it to Anderson, and coming over and up past the blue paint to play it is the goaltender, Gabilisco. D'Alto coming on with Martin and Hastings. It's a face-off win for D'Alto. Dugan with a shot. Blocked into the corner. Hastings in deep. Trying to get it to Martin. Martin playing back to the circle. Nobody there, though. And Rutgers is just able to float this out. Icing called here against Rutgers. .6 seconds left in this first period. Coaching staff telling Teachin just to kind of relax there. Don't want to take a penalty down one here at the end of the period, especially when you have an offensive zone faceoff, which they win. Hastings back for Dugan. The shot, pad save for Gabilisco. Teachin sending towards the net, blocked in front. Good pickup here by D'Alto. Trying to send up the circle. Teachin was knocked down and was in the way of his passing lane. Dugan, nice play out the defender. The shot, save Gabilisco. The rebound, and he saves that as well. 5 seconds to go. Rutgers just clears the puck out to center, and that will do it for the first 20 minutes. Rutgers with a 1-0 lead. The lone goal in the period coming from Josh Lagudis, his 5th goal on the season and his 10th point. And that is the lone marker of the first period. 2 penalties for the Lions. Kind of hurt them early on. They also had a 4-on-4 that really no team took advantage of. And just that one shift right now is the difference. When they were pinned deep in their zone, too much pressure. Some good puck movement from Rutgers all the way around. Really working up that near side, getting it in deep, working it back out. And some good individual efforts defensively, one-on-one against some of the Lions defensemen there. But a good solid period, good fast-moving period. But right now, looks like Rutgers is coming out a little bit faster than TCNJ is, and I think that's made the big difference in that first period. Got to the point where Rutgers was having these minute 20 shifts in their offensive zone, and it kind of took a toll on the Lions. They weren't able to get some changes here and there. So, again, first period, new semester. I mean, you can't really be upset if you're Coach Duco with that first period performance. Would you like to be on the leading end? Of course you would. But still 40 minutes to play, and a good matchup right now between two teams who are jockeying for playoff position in regards to the tournament, the Colonial tournament that is come February. So 1-0 the score. We're through the first period of play. We'll come back with the second period in just a little bit. You're watching the College of New Jersey Ice Hockey right here on Lions Hockey Live. And we are back here live at Protec Ponds Ice Center. 1-0 the score in favor of Rutgers as we head to period number 2. Cody Decker here with you on this Friday evening from Somerset, New Jersey. We thank you for joining us for the start of the spring semester. A lot of hockey to be played, a lot of things still to be decided. One thing we do know is that TCNJ will be in the playoffs. Rutgers maybe just about, say, 2 wins away from clinching their spot in the playoffs. But, of course, both teams want to get the best seed possible. I talked to Coach Duco, and maybe you saw it earlier on the pregame show. Coach Duco saying he really wants that bye. He doesn't want to have to play 3 games over the weekend for the conference tournament. But he said they'll do what they have to do. They'll play as many games they have to play to try and get to their goal, and that's to go back to regionals. You may have also seen on the pregame show, too, it's official that the 2020 Southeast Regional Tournament will be hosted by the Colonial States College Hockey Conference at Laux Ice Center in Lawrenceville, home of the TCNJ Lions. And all games for the regionals, along with the Colonial States College Hockey Conference Tournament, will be broadcasted right here on Lions Hockey Live. So for those of you interested in checking out some postseason hockey, obviously these 2 teams likely to be seen in the Colonial Tournament. They're likely to be fighting to get to that regional tournament and hoist that Colonial Cup. All of the postseason is going to go through this live stream, this channel right here on the Lions Hockey Live YouTube. And we are very, very excited about it. I know the league and the league officials are also very excited to have the opportunity to host the Colonial Tournament as well as the regionals. Side note about the regionals, big game today in Lynchburg. Liberty came out with a 3-2 overtime victory over Rowan University. So the number 1 ranked Flames standing up to the number 4 ranked Profs. And they will meet again tomorrow afternoon in the second game of a 2-game set. Face-off win here for Rutgers to start the second period. This is Doug Fisher throwing it down. Wojcicki letting it go past his stick, and Teachin will play across for Dugan. Dugan, nice pass up for Hastings, knocks the puck down, tried to tap it over to Suma, but the puck kind of just stopped in its tracks. As Suma goes in deep, trying to center for Martin, sticked away by Gabilisco. Martin with a nice takeaway, fires it off the far board. Pass a little too hard, though, as Fisher will send the puck out to center. Lagutis tapping a pass back. Hastings, nice box out there. Hastings boxing out Kushner here. Hastings pinning Kushner against the boards. Rutgers trying to clear, comes out to Teachin. The shot blocked in front in the mid-slot area. And this played up ice off a skate. As Smith plays to the slot, Laguna is deking the shot, and a save by Wojcicki. This worked out. Gabilisco going to play it. And he plays to the corner where Margiotta will pick up the puck. Trying to send it along. Good stop by Anderson. Can't find the puck, and he will push that to the far corner. Lem centering, bouncing puck, comes out to Anderson, the shot, save Gabilisco, and he'll shut the door on that. Looked like Gabilisco did not know where the puck was at first. He was able to do the job here. Anderson to take the face-off here against Lagutis. And it's a face-off win for Lagutis. One back to the defenseman, Delonzo. Hilly in deep. Looks like the Lions trying to ramp up the forecheck pressure. Vidusic with the shot. Deflection. Comes over to the far circle. And Lajewski with it here. Able to play it back, gets it to Vidusik. Out there with Benny if he wants him. This will be rattled around. Benny first to the puck. Shot deflection, save for Gabilisco off his own man in front. And now Murphy looking to play the puck out. Good sign here for the Lions. Sustained pressure here early. This will be sent down, arm up, icing is called against the Lions, and they will not be able to change here. 17:37 to go in the second. 1-0 Rutgers, but a good tilt to the ice so far for the Lions. See if they can clean up the faceoffs here. They did not win a majority of the faceoffs in that first period. That is a face-off win for the Lions, and now Leonard trying to work it past the defense. This punch back, Vidusik up for Lem, and he will send it down. Alonzo hit by Leonard. And now Murphy through the near circle. Punched off the near boards. And Vidusik up for D'Alto. Sends it up. Leonard trying to play it past the defender. Couple good poke checks and a dump in by Leonard. D'Alto with a big shove to the boards there on D'Alonzo. D'Alonzo back on the puck here. Good poke ahead here by D'Alto, trying to slide on a shot attempt. But a good sprawl out there by Gabilisco. And even 17 minutes to play in the second period. This is the line for me that we need to see a little more from, and I don't necessarily mean D'Alto. I mean Leonard and Hannigan. Obviously, they're freshmen. They're just finished their first semester, and kind of looking for them to make a little bit of a jump here in the second semester. As at the far side, Smolsky. Good tape-to-tape pass up for Anzano. Anzano trying to work through two defensemen. Good poke check there by Cantelmo. Works it across to D'Alto. They're going to play it back for Teachin. Back to D'Alto, and good pressure from Rutgers. Anzano back, Mazer, shot blocked and through center. Hannigan a little shaken up after that block shot. He's going to go to the bench. This played down toward Lajewski, and he will cover up. Hannigan definitely shaken up by that block shot. But that's something I didn't really address at the end of the first period. The Lions did a really good job of blocking shots in the first 20 minutes, and they continue to do that here. Shot deflection, save, Lajewski. Comes back out to the point here. McCoy circles around, plays it up, shot. Save, Lajewski, makes a second one, still loose, and referee blew the whistle. Puck was still loose, but the faceoff will stay in the TCNJ zone. 15:59 left here in period number 2. Coyle to take the faceoff here against Smith. And a faceoff win by Rutgers. Quick takeaway here by TCNJ. Puzo with it. They sent around. Coyle with it, trying to center. Comes back out to the point. Kept in by Vidusik. Dugan right behind him. Sends toward net. Blocked in front. And a couple trip-ups here in the Rutgers zone. Fans call him for a penalty. It's now McCoy. Chipping ahead, gloved up by Dugan. Goes back through his skates and maintains control here. Dugan looking to go up the far side. That deflects out of play. And a big collision here, and that's not what you want. Face-off's going to come to center ice here. And a face-off win for Lagudis for Rutgers. Stuck in the neutral zone, and Martin just trying to kick it along. Proko able to work it out, sent right back in by Suma. Lagudis for Hilly. Tapped, loose in the slot. Suma with the shot, save Gabilisco. In transition, Rutgers looking to go. Played across ice and cleared out by Benny. Hilly. Whiffing on a pass attempt there, Papalardo. And now Hastings off the near glass. Spinning puck, Fisher there. Faces a back check from Martin. Fisher able to get the puck back out to center. Teaching on the puck here. Goes across. And taken quickly right back by Rutgers. Lagudis has the lone goal in the game so far. Trying to work it here with Hilly. Benny across for Teachin. Hastings calling for it. Decides to play up to Lem, but it's off his skate. Benny to the puck here in his own zone. Fires across for Hastings. This dumped in. Lem giving chase. Anderson trying to get it back to Lem. Has Lajewski in deep. Trying to send it for Lem. The shot goes wide. Good rotation there by the top line. Lajewski going to play it, and he will rattle it all the way to the near side and out to center. Lem gets it back out to the neutral zone. Anzano off the far boards. Big tango up in the far circle. Shot saved by Lajewski. And the whistle blows here. Looks like the net came off its mark. Face-off win for Anderson. One back to Cantelmo. Cantelmo looking to set up here. Lajewski's pass nowhere near Lem. And this puck will trickle to Lajewski, backhanding it across for Dugan. Dugan for Cantelmo. Cantelmo up the near side, able to center it up for Lajewski. Lajewski has Hannigan with him. Shot Lajewski, save Gabilisco, rebound knocked up into the near circle. The shot save Anderson, still loose in front. And taken away here by Rutgers. Good pressure here from the Lions early on. 7.5 minutes into this second period. Dugan. Over for Cantelmo. Cantelmo. Good footing here. Able to play it up. Hannigan had other ideas. And it'll be retrieved by Murphy in his own end. Far side. Leonard trying to chip it back in deep. Turnover here to Hannigan. Shot from the circle. Deflection goes above the net. And D'Alto hops on the puck here. He's boxed out by Murphy trying to kick it behind the net. D'Alto back here for Cantelmo. Vidusik calling for it. He's got it. And he will rattle it back around. Cantelmo going to give chase and a hit laid there. Thought that was before the puck caught there. Meanwhile, here's Smith. One-on-one with Lajewski. Smith the shot, and he lifted it high. Puck gets stuck in the top of the net there with 11:32 to go here in the second period. Still a 1-0 lead for the Ice Knights. Lagudis to take the face-off against D'Alto in a face-off of the 19s. And a shot off the face-off pad. Save Lajewski. Shot came from McCoy. And now Benny across for Vidusik. Vidusik for Hannigan. Off his stick. Back in deep in the Rutgers offensive zone. Past Leonard, but not out. This chipped up. Glove down by D'Alto. But Ryan Hilly right there. And Rutgers is offside. 11:06 left here in the second period. Again, we're seeing some good, guess you'll call it net perimeter presence by TCNJ. We know what they like to do. They like to get the puck in deep. And again, the Rutgers is offside. Like to get the puck in deep, try and get into the high percentage area of the slot, catch the goalie napping a little bit. A couple good saves from Gabilisco has made the difference in the Lions trying to tie this game. Benny up the neutral zone, the near side rather, as good move here by, what an individual effort through the slot there by Papalardo. Shot from the point, bouncing puck, knocked down by the skate of Broski. Broski has Coyle here. Coyle shot off the post. Tried to go top shelf. Coyle centering for Puzo. Can't get it past the defender. Hilly with the puck here. Feeds it across. Mazer will dump in. Rutgers making a few changes as Vidusic gets it across to Benny, but they turn the puck over. Centering here, the shot, a score. Costly turnover there by the defense pairing of Benny and Vidusic. And it's 2-0 Rutgers. I believe that was Smolsky with the shot, and if it was Smolsky, it's his first goal of the season in his fourth game played. The Lions now down 2, even though they've had the better period fundamentally. That was definitely a costly mistake, though, as a shot by Dugan goes wide. Hastings for Martin. Martin nailed to the bend, to the boards there by Monticchio. No call. Suma with a shot bouncer, sticked away by Gabilisco. And this will be worked out. Arm up, and I don't know why Teachin gave up on the play there. The shot and a save by Wojewski. And he will sit on the puck there, even though it comes back out. 9:31 to go in the second period. 2-0 Rutgers. We have no PA here at the Protec Ponds Ice Center, so all goals are going to have to be judgment calls from up here by myself. As Kushner slides this through the blue line, able to play it in deep through the far circle. Good poke check away. Teachin turns the puck over, backhand try, saved by Wojewski, and he will cover it up. .9:11 left here in the second period. It's funny, the way the tempo of the period has gone in TCNJ's favor, and then you get a mistake like that, it just shows you how each play can be magnified and each play counts. Especially when you're down a goal like that and you surrender another. As Kushner tees up a slap shot, bouncing puck handled by Wojewski, and he will come out and cover it. 8:59 left here in the second period. 4 games in the Colonial this weekend. TCNJ has 3 of them, including a meeting with Seton Hall tomorrow and a meeting against Rutgers in Lawrenceville on Sunday. Seton Hall will have another game on Sunday as well in a Colonial matchup with Scranton. Either Scranton or UPenn, I'm actually not sure. Check on that during the break. I know it's one of the two. Now Benny trying to start with this rush, heads through center. Benny's all alone here, works through the defenders. Benny with a shot and a save by Gabilisco. Gabilisco covering the puck up, but TCNJ forward just kind of sat back, and that's what the coaching staff is not happy about. Face-off win for the Lions. Hannigan sliding it to the slot. That puck skied up, and maybe an odd-man rush here. This glove down by Hilly. Shot tough angle, patted away by Lajewski. Comes loose, McCoy. Shot goes wide. Into the corner, Papalardo centering the shot off the mask of Lajewski. Hannigan able to get the puck out, but McCoy sends it right back. Across now, Benny. Past the stick of Green, and a turnover here. Here's Hannigan. Hannigan dropping back for D'Alto. Gets the handle back. Green centering off the skate of Hannigan in front and cleared out to the neutral zone by Rutgers. Teachin looking up. Throws a backhand pass off the skate of Hilly, and it goes to the quarter. Vidusik losing the handle. Thrown off the far glass. And now Teachin has it. Taps it up for Vidusik. Arm is up, and icing called here against the Lions. .7:08 left here in the second period. And an offensive zone faceoff coming here for Rutgers. Monticchio to take it against D'Alto. You can see how big Monticchio is. That's why they like to put him in the faceoff circle, and then when they get the faceoff win, he can come back and be that bigger body in front. No icing here. D'Alto with the puck. Trying to work through two defensemen. And he turns the puck over as Fisher heads through the slot. Nice move, but the shot goes high and wide. Teachin across for Vidusik. Return pass for Teachin. Looks up. Tries to play it up to D'Alto. And Hannigan beating out the icing call here. Puck bounces off the side of the net. And a turnover here. Coyle getting it across, and a nice punch out there by Gabilisco as he came out a good way to get that puck out of harm's way. Teachin with a shot blocked and into the protective netting. .6:15 to go here in the second period. Coyle to take the face-off against Kushner. That's a face-off win for Coyle, and they're going to chase Kushner out of the face-off circle. Smith is going to come in to take it now. And Smith gets the job done as this is played into the TCNJ bench, and looks like the Lions will get an offensive zone face-off again here to the left of Gabilisco. Face-off win for Kushner. Lions looking to take that right away. Puzo trying to play it in deep. Here's Broski with a shot. See Gabilisco, the rebound also patted away by Gabilisco. Coyle in deep, comes loose to the slot, turnaround shot for Broski, and a save by Gabilisco. Not a lot on that shot. This is cleared out, and now Margiotta the other way. Trying to send it towards net. Comes to the far corner where Coyle will exit the puck from the zone. McCoy across for Murphy. And Kushner first to it. Benny on it here. He gets pushed. Martin across, and a good tape-to-tape pass up for Broski. That's lifted back in the TCNJ zone. Knocked down by the glove of Benny, and he controls it. Benny looking to play up for Hastings. McCoy in his own end. Going to get over to Mazer. Knocked down by the stick of Martin. And now Mazer, as the puck comes back into the Rutgers zone, and a hand pass called against the Ice Knights. 4:45 to go in the second frame. Lions still down 2. Face-off win for Martin. Hastings from the circle, trying to feed a pass across. Nobody there, though. And this will be fired around. Hilly gets the puck. Throws it off the boards. Good takeaway by Teachin. Off a defender in front. Hastings trying to play it past the defender. And now Martin on the puck here. Martin for Hastings. Back for Teachin. Teachin across. Vidusik with the shot. And a save by Gabilisco with the glove. .4:14 remaining here in the second. Again, Andrew Suma out there. Moved up to the second wing. You're probably going to see him more on the wing than defensively here in the second semester. On the line tonight with Martin and Hastings. Face-off win for Rutgers in their own zone. And Zano trying to work the puck out. Teachin gets it in deep. Suma giving chase. But a good pass across as Mazer works this up. Mazer gets nailed by Hastings. And now Suma trying to get a pass across to Hastings. Vidusik tapping one across. Gets it to Hastings. Hastings losing his footing. Just taps it in deep. And now Martin trying to pin McCoy up. As Hastings tried to play it back. And Zano on the takeaway. Vidusik sliding the puck. They take the puck away. And the pass not communicated well there by Rutgers. As Hastings takes the puck here. Sure they could use a change. Although Hastings wants to go for it here. Hastings, shot deflected. Suma through the slot. Gets it poked away. And Zano poked away by Vidusik. And a spin out there by Proko. As this is up now for Lem. Drops it back. It's across to Dugan. The shot stick save for Gabilisco. Lem getting pinned. Lajewski there to help him out. Battle for the puck in deep. Anderson with it. Plays it back. Dugan with a shot. Goes wide. This sent down. Arm up. Going to be a foot race. And they wave off the icing. Centering the shot. Pad save Lajewski. Another shot deflected wide. Benny able to play up here for Lajewski. Going up the far side. Anderson trying to play it up. And now Benny with it. Drops it back. Slap shot. Deflected. Now Rutgers the other way. Sent up the ice. 1-on-1 with the goaltender. Deking the shot. Pad save. Lajewski rebound off the side of the net for Papalardo. Shot tough angle. Going wide for Doug Fisher. And now working up the near side. Not much of a stoppage here in the last couple minutes. Benny in his own zone. With the forwards coming out. This sent up ice. Leonard giving chase. It's a good speed here from Leonard. Leonard played back. Coyle trying to play it across. Nobody there. And taken away here by Rutgers. Could be a 2-on-1. Here's Hilly up the far side. Hilly looking the shot. Saved by Lajewski. And into the protected netting in the corner. Finally getting a stop after some consecutive action right there. 1:03 to go here in the second period. Rutgers still holding on to a 2-goal lead. Face-off win for Rutgers. One back to Mazer. Sent up the circle, through the slot, and punched back to the far side. D'Alto on the takeaway here, losing his footing, unable to get control. Shot bouncing puck. Looks like Lajewski got a piece, and it goes to the near side. Back by the net, D'Alto with it. Across for Teachin. Teachin, good pass up for Coyle. Coyle handling, tees up a slap shot, and it goes wide. Lagudis punching off the far boards. Puck comes out to the neutral zone. So be sent down by Hilly. And Lajewski will have to come out and play this one. But it's played off the near netting. And the faceoff will come back into the TCNJ zone with 19.3 seconds to play in the second period. Face-off win for Rutgers. Maybe one last chance for them here. Played back to the point. The shot goes wide for Fisher. Hastings is hanging out in the neutral zone. Now he'll go back and help out defensively. 5 seconds to play. It's at the near side, and the panel and the period will expire. As the Ice Knights, opening the spring semester at home, have a 2-0 lead through the first 40 minutes on the Lions. That period overall was a lot better for the Lions, and they definitely had enough chances to try and tie the game at 1 or, try and start to make their way back here. But there's just been a little bit of, I guess you can say, unawareness. Especially the one shift that stands out to me was the one when they put the puck in front, and Gabilisco had no idea where it was, but none of the forwards came to crash on the loose puck. It's one thing coaches always tell their players: you play till the whistle. You keep going till you hear that whistle blown, and then you never know what can happen. You can always steal a goal right there in that situation. But otherwise, passing was a little bit better. They're positioning themselves better. And just overall, defensively, they're blocking shots. They're helping out Lajewski. Just 2 shifts right now have been the difference in this game. And ultimately, when you get to this point in the season, it's very late. You've played about 20 games already. You're coming back after a break. It's going to come down to those little moments, those shifts that, you look at and say maybe not a lot was going on, but, it means the most right now to Rutgers to have 2 shifts where they were able to get the goals even strength, and they're up 2-0. That's the name of the game right now. And Lajewski can't be mad at himself either for not stopping the puck on these 2 shots. I mean, they are coming in hard. It's good positioning by Rutgers in front. They're screening Lajewski. Defense has to do a better job of getting in good position. They've blocked a lot of shots, but ultimately, again, 2 shifts, probably 5 minutes of this game of the 40 right now has made the difference, and it's definitely helping out the Ice Knights in trying to get a win over the Lions. But the game not done yet. 40 minutes in, 20 minutes to go in regulation, and who knows, we could have more after that. 2-0 to score in favor of Rutgers. We will come back with the third period of action in just a little bit. You're watching TCNJ Ice Hockey right here on Lions Hockey Live. And we are back live here in Somerset. Third period action coming between Rutgers and TCNJ. The Ice Knights have a 2-0 lead heading into the final period of play. Cody Decker here with you. Thank you for joining us this weekend. Busy weekend for the Lions, first of 3. And down 2-0, definitely not the start they wanted. And unfortunately, with the way some of this game has went, it's kind of the start that they've earned. So they can then do something about it right now in this third period. And we have already seen a little bit of some shakeup in lines, but right now they're going to go with Martin, Hastings, and Suma to start the third. This wound around. It comes to Dugan. He chips it up the slot. Comes through the circle. Suma trying to slap at it. Taken away here by Rutgers. Proko. Tape-to-tape pass. Margiotta's shot. And it goes wide. Suma trying to play it past Kushner. Kushner kicking it along. Benny faces the back check here. Tries to reverse it. Played back here for Hastings. Hastings going to chip it up ice. Knocked down. And played here by Martin. Martin trying to get to the puck. He will fire it around. Up ice here for Margiotta. Benny back in his own zone. Played across for Dugan. TCNJ in the middle of a change, so Dugan's got to go with it. Drops it back to Anderson, and he will wind it around. Lajewski. Kick to the far corner, but taken away here by the Ice Knights. Dugan able to knock it down, keeps it in. Second effort clear by Rutgers, also not out. As DeLonzo plays across to his D partner, Fisher. Fisher able to play up, and that puck comes to center. Cantelmo making his way through the shot. It goes wide. Lem across through the slot. Lajewski, Lem trying to find Anderson on the one-timer. He was unable to get the shot off, and this is cleared out to center by Rutgers. This chipped up. Lagudis has a goal on the night. Good sliding poke check by Teachin. Centering here, and the shot goes wide. Lagudis back out to Murphy. Far circle. In deep here, Hilly looks, centers, blocked by the skate of Teachin. Lagudis looks, plays it back. Shot goes through the slot, comes to the corner. Cross now for Hilly. Hilly looking. Good poke check by Teachin. And he tries to slide it up, but it's not out of the zone. Lagudis across, off the stick of Anderson. Comes out to the corner for Papalardo. Shot, Hilly, turnaround, save, Lajewski, rebound by Lagudis. Unable to be had there. And now Lajewski, off the far glass, off the glove of Murphy, and into the TCNJ bench. Face-off will come in the neutral zone. D'Alto to take it. And he wins the face-off. Puck trickles all the way back to Lajewski, and he will have to put the lid on it. 17-16 to go in the third period. Still a 2-0 lead for Rutgers. As you saw in the standings, 5 points separate these teams. Tonight both playing their 12th game in Colonial play. Face-off win for Rutgers. Anzano back to the point. This shot blocked in front, still loose in the slot. Monticchio kicking at it. Lowers into D'Alto there. Now Monticchio losing possession here to Vidusic. Vidusic trying to play up, but Rutgers just looking to keep the pressure on. Benny up for Broski. Broski finds Coyle. Coyle backhander across for D'Alto. D'Alto chipping the puck up. Bouncing puck goes out to center. And now taken away here by Rutgers. Smolsky, nice block by Benny. Coyle tries to play up. Skied through the neutral zone. And now Coyle here on the back check. Coyle, backhander thrown on. Save. And another one there for Gabilisco. 16:26 to go in the third period. And again, just like that second, the Lions coming out with some good pressure early on, controlling the first couple minutes of the period, but then once we get to the midway point, Rutgers has been able to swing the pressure back. Face-off win for the Ice Knights. Dugan able to keep in. Suma near side, giving chase, drops it back to Dugan. Dugan trying to play it up. It's played back in deep. Hastings with it. From the side there, and a collision. No signal from the referee. No penalty called there. Not sure how. As this is played down, Smith giving chase. Has Teachin, taps it back. Backhand try by Margiotta goes wide. Margiotta in deep, working it with Smith. Smith trying to jam it. Save Lajewski. Played across. Rebound goes wide. Hastings played back to the point. The shot deflection over the crossbar. Teachin played back in deep. Margiotta trying to work past Dugan. Dugan with a shove. And Margiotta able to block that puck, but it's a hand pass here. And the puck will come out to the neutral zone. Anderson to take the face off, and Rutgers makes a full line change. Face off win for Anderson. One back to Cantelmo. Anderson able to play up here for Lajewski. Lajewski back for Lem, trying to send it up the slot, taken away. Fisher for Lagudis, trying to center, nobody there. Comes back out to the neutral zone. Skied into the protective netting, and the face-off will come outside. Even 15 minutes to play now here in the third period. Lagudis to take the face-off against D'Alto. That's a face-off win for Lagudis. It'll be dumped in by Murphy. Benny on the puck here, and he will wind it around quick. Comes to Coyle. Coyle now up for D'Alto. D'Alto dumping in, looking to go on his way here. D'Alto turning the puck over, played up to center. As Benny played up and sent back in. Rutgers had to tag up. Now Cantelmo over for Benny. Benny up for Borowski. Borowski gets the puck taken away, comes to the circle. The shot goes wide for Lagudis. It's played off the netting, and the puck's going to come back outside of the neutral zone. So far, the passing in the period just hasn't worked for TCNJ. They're getting the puck cleanly to their forward line mate, but then they're getting it on the wrong side of the puck, and they're having trouble getting it back to their forehand. Face-off win here for Hastings. Smolsky kicked back to center. And Martin trying to deliver a hit on Smolsky, but Smolsky's able to play it across. This sent out of play. And the faceoff will come to center ice. Monticchio to take the faceoff against Hastings. Hastings with another faceoff win. Suma trying to chip up. Hastings helps him out there. Monticchio tripped up, and a penalty coming here against the Lions. Suma the guilty party, 2 minutes for tripping. We had no penalties at all in the second period. We debated that there probably should have been a few, but none were called. Suma's penalty here called for tripping. 13:52 left to go here in the third. Rutgers power play so far 0 for 1. Good early clear here by the penalty kill unit for the Lions. It's played to the neutral zone. Teachin able to play up for Hastings. Off the end of his stick, though, and Kushner will retreat back into his own zone and quarterback the rush here. Drop back for Fisher. Fisher up the far side. Hilly off a skate. Comes across. Kushner turning the puck over. Dugan trying to get the puck down ice. Does enough there. Hastings, nice couple of stick lifts there, and now Martin with it, and he will send it down. Hastings going to be the first one to the puck here. And he throws it. May have deflected off a Rutgers player trying to come off, and that's exactly what they're going to say. Faceoff's going to come to the left. Left of us, to the right of Gabilisco. 12:58 to go in the period, 1:06 left on the penalty to Suma. D'Alto, face-off win. Slap shot for Teachin, blocked. Now a breakout chance for Rutgers. Lagudis off the boards. Papalardo facing Lem here. Lem going to gain position, blocks the pass, the shot, and a save by Lajewski. Teachin unable to clear the puck, falls to the ice. Lagudis, shot save. Lajewski, rebound for Smith. Nowhere close. And Margiotta will now take the puck at center. Rutgers is offside. .35 seconds left on this power play for Rutgers. Face-off win for the Lions, and Dugan is able to send it across and into the Rutgers zone. D'Alto on the puck here, looking to go shorthanded. Good move by D'Alto in deep, and he gets pinned to the boards there. Lagudis in deep, held up by Dugan. Comes back to the point. Smith sending it in deep. Lagudis centering the shot, loose at the near post. Trying to stuff it in. Good blocks out there by Dugan. This sent down. Penalty expires. And icing called here against the Lions as the clock expired. So a good kill for TCNJ, limiting the power play to a few shots. Still a decent amount of time left, 11:43 left in the third. D'Alto and Monticchio. Face-off win for D'Alto, back to Benny. Benny for D'Alto. It's played across. D'Alto keeps the puck in, fires it in deep. Lemon Suma giving chase. Knocked down the shot, tough angle. Suma on the rebound, and another save for Gabilisco. Off a skate, played up here to Benny. Benny goes back and gets the puck taken away from him. This is Monticchio. Monticchio possibly looking for a shot, decides to just wrap it around. Comes loose, Teachin off the near boards. Comes to center, sent right back in. Hastings through the neutral zone here. Keeps control. Hastings, nice move. The shot, and he's sent it high. Martin on the loose puck here. Centering, comes out to the slot. No line in sight. This will be taken away here by Kushner. Kushner leaves it back, and good awareness there by Smith to not go over the line with it. Played in. It's sent up, the shot, and the score. And some pushing and shoving after the play. Anthony Margiotta on the goal for Rutgers, and it makes it 3-0. Hastings going to go to the box along with Kushner. No goal put on the board, and I don't think we're going to have a goal here because the Rutgers coach is questioning, since the whistle came after the puck was sent into the net. Two Rutgers players sitting in the box as well. Kushner's one of them. And looks like, not sure who else is in there. Hastings in the box for TCNJ. We remain, we have a 5-on-4 here. It's a power play for the Lions. Hastings and the other penalty are coincidental. So the second power play chance for the Lions, currently 0 for 1, and the goal counted, by the way, it is 3-0. Dugan turns the puck over. Hilly will just send it down. For Margiotta, it is goal number 9 on the season, his 19th point. Now takes the team lead. As Benny surges through the neutral zone. Lions now down 3. Teaching across. Dugan with the shot, the save for Gabilisco. And this will be cleared out to center. Benny for Teachin. Quick return pass for Benny. Benny will wind it around. Martin giving chase, chipped up to the far circle. Is sent down and cleared out to the neutral zone by Proko. Anderson going to circle back, but the time trickling away here on the power play. Just 10 seconds left. Coyle will play it around. Anderson, far side, feeds it in deep. Looking to center. Comes back to the circle. Power play expires. Dialto back for Suma. Slap shot teed up. Save Gabilisco. The rebound. Still loose. Trying to send it towards net. It looks like it went off the post. That's Anderson on the chance. And now another penalty coming here against Rutgers. Dialto was hauled down to the corner. So a good kill for Rutgers. 2 successful kills aside now. And Fisher is going to the box. Guessing for a trip or a hold of some sort. So the Lions again down 3. They'll have another power play here, currently 0 for 2. Never mind. Thought that was still Hastings in the box. D'Alto is now in the box as well, so it's going to be 4-on-4. And they're going to chase both centermen back out. D'Alto's penalty for roughing. So this time just dwindling away for the Lions to try and climb back in. But you have to see and kind of predict that maybe the 4-on-4 is going to benefit Rutgers. They've just been the faster team tonight. Dugan. Goes a shot on, but it goes wide. Delonzo faces pressure. Centering here, the shot by Hastings, and he scores! Excellent back check from Lem. Able to go towards the net and center it for Hastings. The Lions get one back, and it's a 4-on-4 goal. .7:22 to go. Here in the third. 3-1 the score in favor of Rutgers. So just as I say, I expected the 4-on-4 to go one way. It swings back the other. Minute 13 left of the 4-on-4. 7:09 to go in this third period. And Lemon Hastings staying out there for the time being. Face-off win for Rutgers. Mazer played back. This will be wound out to the neutral zone. Benny looking up. Going to fire it across, trying to send Lem on his way. McCoy is able to play it out. Spinning puck gets to Benny. Benny up ice. Hilly kicking it along, and he will go back to the neutral zone and set up his line mates here. Suma trying to feed Benny across. Gets past him. Hilly touch pass through the slot. Lajewski will cover it up. Lions didn't like Lagudis coming in on Lajewski there. .6:30 to go in the third. 34 seconds left of this 4-on-4. Face-off win for Rutgers, but it's back into the neutral zone. Proko on the puck here. Is sent down. No icing here. Played off the back of the net. Trying to stuff it in. Handled by Lajewski, and he will cover up. My mistake on number 44. That's actually James Nitty, the defenseman. The numbers were not updated on the ACHA site. Face-off win here for Rutgers. Smith just going to go back with it. 6 minutes to play here in the third period. Dugan gloving it down here. He'll enter the zone. Dugan with a shot. Glove save. by Gabilisco. Near side, nice stop there by Dugan. The puck comes out, we're back to 5-on-5. Fed across. Here's Murphy. Up for Margiotta, touches it up. And now Dugan back in his own zone to retrieve it here. Dugan for Teachin. Teachin going to play back for Dugan. Dugan for Dialto, trying to feed Lem, pass behind him. And this Rutgers will just send this down. That's going to eat away some time. Dugan up for Lem. Lem up the near side. Able to go in deep with it. Dialto unable to knock it down. And now Rutgers in transition here. Smolsky. Smolsky gets past the defender through the circle, centering the shot. Save Lajewski. Now Suma up for Hastings. Off the stick of Dialto. And now a takeaway. Shot goes wide off a body for Smolsky. Lem trying to send Benny on his way. And a big collision near side. Jars the puck away from Benny. Mazer able to play across. And Rutgers seems to be very okay with playing this conservatively. Turning the puck over to Lajewski. Now Suma with it. Lajewski sending towards net. Sent wide. Deflected by Hastings. Deflection by Benny. There's not going to be an icing call. Lajewski going to come out and play it. Suma. Trying to start a rush here. Turns around to pass. Gets it up for Lajewski. Tapped over to Hastings. Return pass for Lajewski. Nice feed. Martin to Lajewski. Trying to get it back to Martin maybe. Sent towards net. And goes wide of it. Martin going down to the ice. And a big hit laid there at center by Teachin. Lagudis trying to get through two defenders. And a penalty coming here. Teachin's going to get called for cross-checking. So not a good place at all for TCNJ. Down 2 goals. 3:12 to go in the period. TCNJ is going to have to take some chances shorthanded here. Face-off win for Rutgers. Smith able to play across for Murphy after a feed off the boards. This one cleared down by Dugan. Able to find Anderson. Cross ice pass for Dialto. The shot scored! Great pass up ice. Anderson was right there, and Dialto came surging towards the near post. Able to pot the one-timer. We are down to a 1-goal deficit for the Lions. Short-handed goal with 2:56 left. Fisher will play it in deep. Dugan with it. Sending up ice. Anderson's parked by the blue line. And Anderson's called for an offside here. 2:33 left in the third. 1:21 left on the penalty to Teachin. Face-off win for Rutgers. This reminds me of the game last year that was here at Protec between these two. TCNJ had a comfortable lead. Shot there from center, saved by Wojcicki. Rutgers able to fight back to a 1-goal lead, but then an empty netter by TCNJ sealed the win for the Lions in the second game between the two teams. Anderson looking to go deep. Suma going to enter. Played around. We're going to keep an eye on Wojcicki now under 2 minutes. Smith heads through defensively, sticked away by Wojcicki. D'Alto voicing some frustration with the referees there. A timeout called here by TCNJ. Probably planning for an opportunity to get into the Rutgers zone and possibly pull Wojcicki. 34 seconds left on the penalty to Teachin. 1:46 left in the third period. Wojcicki just coming over to see what the plan is. Got to give credit to TCNJ. Went down 3-0 in the second half of the period, and they've been able to get two back here, including a shorthanded goal by Anthony D'Alto. D'Alto's 10th goal on the season, 25th point. Chris Hastings, by the way, 16th goal, 24th point. This will be sent down. Hastings giving chase. Delivers a hit to the corner. This sent down. Rolling puck handled by Wojcicki. Sweeps it over to Benny. 1:25 to go in the period. Benny faces a back check from Lagutis. Turns the puck over to Hilly. Backhand try is going to come out to the neutral zone. Hastings is by the blue line. Penalty expires. 1:05 to play here in the third. Benny for Dugan. Sends up for Hastings. Tapped back. Teachin trying to work his way through. Deflected to the neutral zone. 50 seconds. Hastings back for Benny. Not where you want to be if you're TCNJ. Hastings tripped up. No penalty there either. This sent down, arm up. Icing called against Rutgers. Wojcicki has been pulled. 27.4 seconds remaining in regulation. Lions down 3-2. D'Alto out there with Hastings, Martin, Teachin, Benny, Dugan. Face-off win for the Lions. Dugan the shot, and it goes high and wide. Teachin with it, near side, sent towards net, and gloved up by Gabilisco. .9 seconds remaining in the period. Again, Wojcicki is out of the net. Extra attacker on. D'Alto, face-off win. Rutgers able to get it out to the neutral zone. This sent down. Goes wide of net. 10 seconds remaining. Puck stuck there. And unfortunately, Martin forced to take the tripping penalty. 5.9 seconds left in the third period. Majewski's going to stay pulled with an offensive zone face-off. Won by TCNJ, sent out, and that's going to do it. The Rutgers University Ice Knights with a 3-2 win over the TCNJ Lions. Coach Duco tried for one last cherry-picking play. They got the face-off win, but just unable to make anything else happen after that. Three-goal lead was just enough for Rutgers to pull out with a victory in this one. So Rutgers picks up 2 points in the Colonial. They improve to 8-2-2 in the Colonial. Pick up their 17th and 18th points. They'll remain in fourth place, while the Lions drop their first game all season in regulation in the Colonial. 10-1-1, stay at 21 points. They'll remain in third place, but got to give credit to the Lions. They fought back hard. They didn't sit back. You know, as much as it seemed like just the mentality was just not there in the first two periods, they were able to climb back into the third, do some things well that they usually draw up, and ultimately they just come up a bit short. Tell you what, it sure didn't help. Even though there were a lot of coincidental penalties in the third period, TCNJ had 5 penalties, 3 on the side of Rutgers. So you got to credit this Rutgers team now. They jumped to within 3 of TCNJ for third place. And there's pros and cons to this on each side, potentially. Obviously, for Rutgers, this is a good sign for them. They defeat TCNJ today. They have a chance to go out on Sunday and sweep the regular season series. For the Lions, the pro is they have a chance to go and get 2 points back against Seton Hall tomorrow. And if they get the win tomorrow and they can win on Sunday, then they're tied with Penn for the number 1 spot in the conference. The only difference maker would be the tiebreaker is that TCNJ has the win over Penn, which would slide TCNJ into first place. Those two teams will meet later on in the second semester here in the class of 1923 rank. But nonetheless, let's get back to this. It was a very, very slow kind of developing performance for TCNJ, and it just got to them. They started putting the pedal to the metal too late. They were beat pretty much in the first 40 minutes on the scoreboard with 2 shifts. But just ultimately the pace of the game, the way Rutgers was able to outskate them in some situations and was just a little mentally tougher in those first 2 periods, that kind of set the tone for this game. Now, I mentioned in my pregame that Rutgers tends to play more consistently and more together in the second semester. For some reason, if you go back and look at the schedules over the last 3 or so years, Rutgers gets a good amount of their wins in the second semester, and it's not because of who they're playing, it's because of how they're playing. They certainly have a faster top two lines than the Lions had tonight. I know we've seen these guys skate harder before against teams like Scranton and Penn and against some of the Southeast teams like Rowan and Delaware. But tonight they just didn't have it. And unfortunately for this Lions team, they had a golden opportunity to go out and get 3 wins this weekend. Well, that can't happen, so now you have to hope. You come back out tomorrow, you take care of Seton Hall as you did in the first meeting, and then you get your second crack at Rutgers right away on Sunday. And another issue I addressed, and another topic I addressed in the pregame was the goaltending situation for Rutgers. Obviously, I hadn't seen Rutgers play until now. I didn't know what to expect from their goaltenders, seeing as if they dress 3 and they kind of play all 3. And Steven Gabilisco played outstanding. I mean, there were times in this game where TCNJ had the ability to try and bury a couple rebounds, and they had the chance to, try and make something out of the scoreboard and try and put some goals up. But unfortunately, Gabilisco played at points out of his mind, made 2-3 saves at a time. And defensively, Rutgers was just good enough today. I'd say they win this game based on how they were able to move the puck offensively and skate. I don't think they win this game defensively, especially with the breakdown they had, especially giving up the shorthanded goal to TCNJ in the third. So overall, TCNJ falling to 11-8-0-1, 10-1-1 in the Colonial, staying at 21 points and in third place. As for Rutgers, they get their 8th win on the season, 8-3-0-2, 8-2-2 in the Colonial, 18 points. And again, now 3 points just separate these two teams in the Colonial standings. And from a ranking standpoint, by the way, Rutgers is 6 spots below TCNJ. Don't know if that's going to really make a difference at this point since we have too much of a sample size, but it certainly can affect the Lions and maybe dropping back out of the top 20, but that's kind of in the rear view, and TCNJ understands they're going to have to win the Colonial to get to regionals. There's just no way around it with the current system. So with that, again, TCNJ scheduled to play tomorrow at Seton Hall. Everybody's freaking out about potential snow, rain. I'm going to be honest, nobody knows what's going to happen tomorrow, so we're just going to have to play it by ear. There is a potential, there is a possible move up in time tomorrow, but that's not official yet. We are still slated for 9:45 p.m. from Richard J. Cody Arena in West Orange, New Jersey. There is a potential that slot could get slid up to 7:45 p.m., but again, that's not official. We'll keep you up to date on the social channels as to if tomorrow's game is happening and if it is happening, when it's going to start. That way, if you can't make it out to West Orange, if the travel's just a little too tough, you can tune into the game here on Lions Hockey Live. There is a potential, too, that I talked with the arena this morning, and there might not be a possibility of a live broadcast. So we're going to send the equipment. We'll check it out when we get there, and we'll keep you up to date as soon as we get more information. Final score here from Protec Ponds Ice Arena. The Rutgers University Ice Knights defeat the TCNJ Lions 3-2. We thank you for joining us for this production of the College of New Jersey Ice Hockey right here on Lions Hockey Live. This is Cody Decker signing off, and we hope to see you tomorrow as the Lions travel to West Orange to face the Seton Hall Pirates and get 2 more points back in the Colonial. Have a good night, everybody.